welcome to another engaging online session. In this lesson, I will be teaching you the plot analysis of The Rejected Child by Video.Guru. The Rejected Child clearly explains man's inhumanity to man, the need to be responsible for our actions, and the need for us not to write off anyone, because no one can tell what tomorrow brings. The play begins with Kola Omowumi and Ada Okafor as students in the University of Massachusetts. They met in a cafeteria on campus. Massachusetts is located in the United States of America. These are Kola and Ada in the cafeteria. Kola is studying chemical engineering, while Ada is a medical student. Shortly after they graduated, they married, and 3 years down the line, they had a child called Ayo. Meanwhile, there is another couple in the text known as Kilani and Kashimawo. Kilani and his wife Kashimawo live in a farm settlement with their daughter called Omolasho. They are poor, but in spite of that, they are a happy family. They have no reason to complain. They have no reason to be dissatisfied with what life has thrown at them. And they rely on their farm produce. They only buy the things they do not produce, like fish, oil, and salt. Kilani went to the farm one day and he was bitten by a snake. Shortly afterwards, he died. This is the snake that bit Kilani on that fateful day. 6 months after Kilani's death, Kashimawo can no longer cater for herself and her daughter. So she decided to go to the city to beg for alms. These are Kashimawo and her daughter Omolasho begging in the streets of the city for alms. Ada had compassion on them one day and decided to take them to her house. The arrangement was this: Kashimawo will take care of the house chores while she gets paid monthly. Ada made up her mind to pay her the sum of 60,000 naira monthly. Meanwhile, Ayo, who went abroad to study engineering, is back home, and he could no longer recognize Omolasho because she has grown into a beautiful girl. Is it Omolasho truly beautiful? Yes, she is. From the moment that Ayo set his eyes on her when he returned from his studies, he had eyes on her. Therefore, he defied innocent Omolasho and she became pregnant. Do you know the funny thing? Ayo denies her and the pregnancy. He vehemently denied touching Omolasho. And this is pregnant Omolasho. Ayo denies sleeping with her because she is uncivilized and poor. When it was time, Omolasho gives birth to a baby girl named Opeyemi. Still, Ayo denied the child. This is Omolasho with baby Opeyemi. Some years later, Ayo gets married to Nneka. They do not have children on time. 4 years later, God answers their prayers, and Nneka conceived and had a set of twins, Mary and Joseph. With the birth of a set of twins, Ayo still do not have peace of mind. His guilty conscience for denying Omolasho and rejecting baby Opeyemi always haunted him. He therefore resorts to drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes. Even at that, peace still eluded Ayo. I'm sure karma was at play. Mary and Joseph derailed. That is, they deviated. They shifted away from the norm. They both joined campus cults. Joseph belonged to a campus cult called the Holies, while Mary is a member of a female cult called Jezebel. Ayo died when his cult members had a clash with a rival cult group. The Holies had a clash with another cult group, and in the process, Ayo lost his life and his body was never recovered. Mary, on the other hand, died the day she was initiated into her own cult group, the Jezebel. She was given a concoction of human blood mixed with highly concentrated alcoholic drink. Her system could not take it. She choked on the concoction and died. Opeyemi, who traveled to the United Kingdom to study medicine, is now a qualified and renowned surgeon. I'm sure you all are wondering where she got the finances to travel to the United Kingdom? The answer is this. When she was giving a valedictory speech in the secondary school, the Minister of Education that was invited was impressed with her performance. He was the one that sponsored a trip abroad. He asked her to name any country of her choice where she wants to study, and Opeyemi chose the United Kingdom. So she became a renowned and qualified surgeon after a studious work in the UK. Opeyemi and Kwame are in Nigeria for their traditional marriage rites. Kwame is another medical guru that Opeyemi met in the United Kingdom. They are not in Nigeria for their traditional marriage rites. Ayo, who got wind of the ceremony, comes in and apologizes to Omolasho and Opeyemi. He confessed that he was the one that impregnated Omolasho and begged for forgiveness. They forgave him. After all, to err is human and to forgive divine. Opeyemi became the biblical stone that the builders rejected, but became the chief cornerstone. The father rejected her. She didn't even know her father until the time that she was to get married. Still, that did not deter her. She got the best, and even the set of twins that were pampered derailed and ended tragically. All right, it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you again.